What's good, YouTube? It's River, and I'm back with another video. In this video, we are finally getting NBA 2K26 gameplay. We're finally getting NBA 2K26 gameplay, okay? And this is real gameplay. This is not a trailer. This is not anything. Like, this is a real, like, gameplay from people from Community Day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to be giving you guys my raw reaction / opinion of the gameplay and everything that I'm finna be seeing, or we're finna be seeing, because I haven't looked at anything yet. I haven't seen anything yet. I just seen the notifications. So yeah, we're finna be reacting to raw gameplay. All right. So hold on. We're gonna. This is a couple of things that. There's a couple of videos that we're gonna watch. So first, we're gonna watch this video right here, and then after that, we're gonna watch somebody else's video. But let me know right now in the comments, what do y'all think the game, like, what do y'all think it's gonna be like, bro? Because I know some of you guys probably haven't seen it either, bro. So we finna get right into this list here.
Oh my god. I know y'all been waiting for it. I've been waiting to share my experience of going to, Calm Day, all right? If the game that I played in Cali is the same game that drops in like a week from now, this will be a very fun and good year. Oh my god. All right, I went to Calm Day last year. I was not speaking about 25 like this, okay? Even in that short I posted with Ninja, I was saying, like, the game is very different. Like, oh man, if you think 25 is gonna be easy, the game's very different. That's a code word. I'm not saying that about 26. That game I played was good, okay? There's not too much I can show, so starting off, I'm just roll the clip of me dribbling with D-Book in the Learn 2K thing. The dribbling is amazing.
I'm not gonna lie, that little, it looks kind of the same as, like,
oh my goodness. Pretty much every single move from 25 is in 26. So that includes the Curry escape, Zach LaVine step back. I think Katie go-to shot's still the same.
That step back spam was the same.
D-Book step back still the same. All the moves that we did in 25 are going to be in 26. But some of them, like Kobe White's behind the back, it's not really that useful in 25. In 26, it is very useful.
I don't know. What y'all think? The dribbling low-key look the same. From what I'm seeing, from what he's doing right there, the dribbling low-key looks the same. Let me know what y'all think, though.
So a lot of moves that you didn't really use in 25, you're going to be able to use in 26. And so you can kind of see I'm moving at times with D-Book. This was my first like 5 minutes on the game when they first let us load up. I don't know why I didn't record more. Oh my god. I didn't pull off the walk back not once with D-Book. And so the walk back I'm talking about, when you go on 25, I don't know if I can actually do it on the small guard. Yeah, I gotta get on my LeBron build to do it real quick. But when you do Devin Booker's snatchback animation and then just hold your left analog stick diagonally down, you can start doing walk backs. All right, I was one of the best dribblers there. A lot of people don't know that. They think like this dude might be the best dribbler there, this dude, but they're just like meta dribblers. They don't actually know how to like really move for real. So I didn't do it in the D-Book gameplay because I was using a P5 controller, having to get used to the...
Man, Glock 19 should have been there, bro. If Glock 19 would have been there, bro, we really... No glaze, though. We really would have known, like, some dribbling. Him or Tamillion, bro. Like, some people that, like, be dribbling.
Back
like,
lower
because
again.
Tamillion like a Steezo dribbler
like
and
this.
Glock
You
like
can
a
do
standstill.
that walk back. And not only that walk back, you can do like 30 other...
Wait, didn't they bring back the momentum? I want to see somebody do the momentum.
Make sure you
Hold on. Before I watch this video, I want to actually watch like a dribbling video, because I seen Koza drop like a dribbling video. Yeah, I want to see this.
Dribbling in NBA 2K26. And to be 100% honest with y'all, I'm nowhere near as excited today as I am for tomorrow. Dribbling with NBA players always kind of capped the potential of like showcasing the dribbling. But there are some flashes here and there to digest and get excited about from today's Play Now on MyTeam footage. Tomorrow is just like a whole different beast. I seriously cannot wait. But for today, I still tried to do my best to record like the best possible dribbling gameplay.
Okay, I seen the misdirection. Okay.
And in today's video, I'll be going over what I like, as well as some concerns I have with the game, even though it's not a a feedback event, it's a content event only. But I got some notes jotted down here and things to talk about. Just do me a favor, drop a like on today's video, subscribe to the channel, and be sure to check out the NBA 2K Labs website for all information with builds, animations, badges, go ahead and get into some 2K26 dribbling gameplay. All right, pros for 26 is definitely the dribbling. Just everything that they did, even just simply adding in the momentum cross back is just huge.
Okay.
As little as that is.
Go.
Adding in like the misdirections, not only adding in the misdirections, but being able to speed boost off
Okay,
the
that look
misdirections
kind of
both
good
ways.
though.
Also, being able to.
But it still don't look like smooth, if that makes sense.
Speed
it
boost
still kind of look like
both
choppy,
ways.
but it
Being
could be
able to
because
run
he
towards
just
your
knew at
ball
the
hand
game.
side. There's a lot of valuable dribble styles, finally. Or not like the thing about dribble styles is everybody's going to use the absolute best frame by frame, fastest dribble style speed boost in the game. Whichever dribble style gives the fastest speed boost in the game, everybody's going to use that. Dribble styles is something that's not going to have a lot of variety to it, but at least for 26. There's a solid dribble style for every rating, like 75, 65 speed with ball.
Okay, so they have it more balanced now. So that means that nigga, I could get on my 7-footer and cook. Can I get on my 7-footer and cook with a 74 ball handle?
84, 85, and 86 speed with ball, and then 90 speed with ball. They're all valuable. So it's like not like 25, where if you don't have a small guard that has 86 speed with ball for the Garland, your build significantly slower regardless of the ratings that you have on the build. I'm sure 2K Labs already, I posted on 2K Labs before posting this. I don't know if you guys watched it. If you guys haven't, you definitely need to watch that video. Went over a lot of key things. Dribbling is more information packed, and I also uploaded a short over there of the speed boost. And hey man, dribbling, compare this game to, but I can't tell if it's faster than 22 and 23. But just improving it just by 10% is a huge difference. Not only for
I'm gonna be real. Do it look faster? Cause I don't think it looked faster when he was just dribbling with Kyrie. I don't think it looked faster. Cause if y'all know who Triss is, bro, that dude Triss, when he was on a small guard, he was moving on 25, and he was moving fast as hell. But this low key don't really look faster. Like, let me know in the comments, do y'all think it looked faster? Low key, I don't.
But also just the entire gameplay, the dribbling, the quick stops look faster, look cleaner. So the dribbling, the speed boost, the game speed all feel amazing. By the way, the behind the back,
you're not really gonna know if it's faster until you get on the game.
Directions, they feel really good, but behind the back specifically feel really good. I'm sure you guys have already seen the Scottie Pippen behind the back. You know, maybe the Kobe White behind the back, the Jordan Poole behind the back.
I'm happy
Devin
about
Booker
the
behind the back. There is some
momentum
variety
being
there.
back in the game.
And you know, some animations like Pippen, he has a really good moving behind the back, but his standing behind the back and his like explosive behind the back are kind of ass, like super ass. So it's like if you want to use that behind the back, you have to use it to its strengths, and you have to only use the moving behind the back. Like if you accidentally did his standing behind the back within a combo, the whole clip's chalked, right? But you can have something like Kobe White that has a really good standing behind the back and moving behind the back and aggressive behind the back, and you can get you know, more flexibility there, or you can use something
that
like
behind the back do look
behind the
look
back,
nice,
which is
though.
real smooth as well. Snatchbacks are a big thing, and the thing about snatchbacks is just the way you can speed boost this year in the game speed. It looks like you can do a moving behind the back right after a crossover, or right after a you can do a moving behind the back or a moving crossover right behind, or right after you do a snatchback. And some snatchbacks are faster with this than others. Like the Defox snatchback looks really fast doing a moving move after it. The Hallie snatchback.
I'm be real, he keeps saying that it look fast, but it's not really looking fast. I guess we're not gonna be able to really know if it looks fast until we get on the game ourselves. But it's looking the same speed.
And
like
that's for any game in 25. It's gonna feel better.
Well, actually, it kind of do look faster in the park setting.
We have to not look at it through that lens, because anything's gonna be better than 25. We have to compare this. Is what I've been trying to do. What I've been trying to do myself is compare this with games like 24, 23, 22. 20, 19, 21. But continuing with the dribbling, like the momentum being back and the momentum behind the backs, I don't know if they hit like 19 did, you know, just because the behind the back animation was so good in 19 and 18 and 17 and all that. But the momentum behind the back, there's like some variety there. Like you can, if you delay, you can do a momentum and then wait just a split second, and then you can do moving behind the backs. Like you can do the Scottie Pippen one, which is like cracked, or you can do a momentum and then immediately after do the explosive behind the back. So you kind of have options there. If you have Pippen on, you can do the momentum, wait a split second, do the moving behind the back, or if you have something like Kobe White, John Morant, Devin Booker, you can momentum and immediately.
Why didn't he show us this instead of like explaining it? Like, show us.
From standing stationary. But also like the combination moves that we had that were introduced last year, pretty much 25 if you held turbo and you flicked left to right or right left, you would get these combinations coming out of your escape package. Now, what I felt was
Okay, I think he low-key rambling. But let me know, chat. Do y'all think that it looks different? Like, do y'all think that it looks faster? Low-key, I can't really tell. Like, in the park setting, I could tell just a little bit that it looked different or a little bit faster. But
Or
I don't
just
know.
subscribe.
We gonna
I'm
have
just
to
asking
really,
for a sub.
We can't really tell until we get on the game. Like, our damn selves.
Or just subscribe. I'm just asking for a sub and turn those noties on because I was doing while I was there. I love playing triple threat. I will let you know. Let me pause it. If you are open with a high 3-ball, because mind you, I'm using Curry, okay? If you have a 99 3-ball, 97 3-ball, whatever, and you're open, you will not miss unless you mistime it. Oh my God, it is so broken. Rhythm shooting in this game, I'm gonna let it play. If you shoot open with a high 3-ball, or it was like this in my team at least. I don't know if it'll be like this in park, but in my team, anytime I was open with Curry, I made the shot. And it didn't matter if it was a fade. It didn't matter if it was a standstill. If you're rhythm shooting, you only have to time one of the timings right. Because you know with rhythm shooting, it's shooting and he.
So, okay, I guess my whole thing about rhythm shooting is, because I like rhythm shooting. Don't get me wrong, I use rhythm shooting. But why would they make rhythm shooting easier? Why not just keep rhythm shooting the same? Because, okay, if y'all see this right here. Hold on.
Only have to time. It was a fade. It timing's right. Because you know with rhythm shooting, it's shooting and he greened it. You know, rhythm shooting is timing the tempo and the actual like timing of the shot. When you do that in 26, you only have to get one of the timings right.
So this is rhythm shooting, okay? So you see how it says slightly rush, slightly late? At first, you have to time both of them correctly. So you have to time the way you release it, and then you have to time the way you let it, like the way you start it and the way you let it go, okay? Which I really didn't understand the way you started it, but the letting go I could understand. Like, you got to time it whenever you finna flick your wrist or whatever. But why would they make it easier? Because rhythm shooting already has a boost. So why would they make rhythm shooting easier? It's not like I'm complaining about it because, like, I rhythm shoot, so shit, if it's easier for me, it's easier for me. But why would they? I'm just a little bit confused on why would they make rhythm shooting easier? Because rhythm shooting is already somewhat broken. You know what I'm saying? So why would they make it easier, especially since it's a pure green window, it's easier to shoot? Why would rhythm shooting be easy? They probably gonna end up nerfing it, but this is all I think. I think niggas gonna start complaining about it, and then they just gonna end up nerfing it. Like, I don't know.
That's LeBron. His lower 3-ball. I mistimed that. If that was Curry, I would have made it. And so you'll see in this gameplay just how broken that is. It's really broken. I think they might change that, but I liked it because if you're open, you're gonna make every single shot. If they're open, they're gonna make every single shot. So it's really just a game of whoever makes more. Look at that.
See. So basically, it's like it's basically like making whites. You don't have to time both of the rhythms. You only have to time one of them. But it's so easy to time the first rhythm because nigga, all you have to do is flick your stick. All you have to do is flick your stick for the first rhythm. Or at least that's how it was on 2K25. All you have to do is flick your left stick for rhythm. But you know what? Hey, I rhythm shoot, so I'm not complaining about it. I'm just confused on why they will make rhythm shooting easier.
I'm gonna replay it, okay? I might be able to just like play it back in slow motion. I don't know. But you see, I get open, right? I shoot a midi. I don't even time it right.
Like, all you gotta basically do is get in the green window with rhythm shooting. You don't have to perfectly time it. You just have to get in the green window with rhythm shooting. People are gonna complain about that. Like, niggas is not finna. Like, me, I don't care. I'm a rhythm shooter, but people gonna complain about that.
I got the tempo right, or one of the timings right. It went in. Okay. I don't think it's like that when you have lower shooting stats, but if you have high shooting stats, it's always like that, bro. I average like 20 points with Curry shooting like 85%, my nigga. If you miss open, it's because you truly just mistimed the shot.
Look
at that. Great
yeah,
tempo.
hell no. People gonna complain about that. People gonna complain about that.
It's so fun. I played my team majority of the time. I was the top rep there. I played the most games out of anyone there in triple threat, and I should have just recorded every game. I want to say the only close games I had were against Statistics, who actually plays my team. He's actually good at it. Statistics and this other like French dude. Those were the only two like competitors I had. Anyone else, I was just fading half courts with Curry, or not half courts, but fading on the 3 with Curry, just making them. That shooting is amazing. I hope they don't change it. A lot of people are going to complain that people aren't, you know, making or timing their shots completely correct. But I feel like it really does cancel out because if you're open, you're always going to make it. If they're open, they're always going to make it. So that's contested. That's another thing. If you shoot contested, you don't make it. It's only for opens. That's another contested, you're not gonna make that. If you shoot a red, reds don't be going. I didn't hit a single red while I was there. Cool little layup. You do hit yellows, but it's a lot harder to hit the yellows, okay? But if you're open and you truly miss it, it's literally because you just mistimed the shot, right?
So basically they made shooting easier, which I'm not, you know, I'm not like, obviously they're going to make shooting easier because people complained about it a lot. So yeah, obviously they're going to make shooting easier. I feel like this is how they're going to make the park kind of look, like kind of this simplistic looking. This is obviously the triple threat, my team. But I feel like this is how they're going to kind of make the park like this simple. Probably like 2K21.
It was truly fun. I gotta be very careful at what I show because I don't want to get in trouble. I think I can show this. This was the MyTeam All-Star Team Up, which is actually a cool little feature. I don't play MyTeam, so I'm not really gonna show too much of the gameplay. It was me, statistics, and I think Pika, but she lagged out. And then
so everybody was talking about the All-Star Team Up. They were mad that they put it in MyTeam. I can't really speak too much on that because I don't play All-Star Team Up, but. Yeah, so basically they put it in MyTeam, and everybody is saying that they put it in MyTeam for money. Y'all explain that to me in the comments, why everybody is mad about All-Star Team Up being in MyTeam, because I really don't know. I remember All-Star Team Up being like a my career, like not a my career, but like a play now type of feature where you could do it with everybody and play now type of feature. But yeah, let me know, bro. Why is everybody so mad about All-Star Team Up being in my team? I can't really tell you.
And
but
some other people, but you know, I was on Shay. I was just spotting up for statistics who was on Curry. We had Wimby on our team. He was cooking. And once again, I'm just skip through this gameplay. I'm just show me shooting the ball, right? I wasn't dribbling because I was just spot up, right? I got Shay. I'm open.
The court looks mad little, dude.
You see how bad I just timed that shot, bro? And it just went in. That shooting, oh my God. I love it because if you get open, you're gonna make it. That's literally what it is. You get open, you're gonna make the shot. So defense, it might be kind of hard trying to stop people on like make it take it courts, but like when the courts like the threes, I think threes is gonna be a very fun game mode this year. There you go. You see statistics green in the shots because on those twos courts, you play a good team, you're not touching the ball. Threes, you're always gonna touch the ball. Look at this. I got an early time, but since I got the tempo right, I still greened it.
I don't know if like what y'all think about the shooting. Y'all think the shooting being that easy, y'all like that, or let me know.
Okay,
I will say for people that dribble a lot and they ISO and then they get open, it's gonna feel fulfilling. But I ain't gonna lie, it might even feel, but it's gonna be fulfilling for everybody just being able to green a lot. The only people that's gonna really be annoyed with it is people who don't know how to play defense. So I don't know. How y'all feel about it though?
If you play a lane, I think I even have a clip in here. Let me go back. Here we go. If you play a lane, you're getting the steal. So there's one. I think I had 3 interceptions this game. I might be able to, or it was either 3 or 2 or 3. I don't know. Actually, I think it was in the Curry gameplay. Yeah. All right. So here we go. You'll see. I think I shoot an open shot. I shoot a shot. It was kind of open, right? He jumped, so it counted as an open shot because he jumped. You'll see if my AI is like in the lane. So like, boom, he got the steal. You get steal.
Okay.
So stealing the ball is not a problem. Let me start.
Basically, if you're in the lane, basically if you're in the lane and you reach it, you're gonna get it.
I don't really time it right.
Wait, he greened that? The fuck?
Stealing the ball.
Bro, look at this shot before. Hold on.
Problem. Let me start.
It's nowhere. It's not in the green window at all. It's not in the green window at all. But he got one of them. He got one of the tempos right.
You know, I don't really time.
But it's not in the green window at all.
Right, but since I'm rhythm shooting, that be going in every time. Let me start this from the start, okay?
Okay, is there anybody that's button shooting? Like, is there anybody that's button shooting? Like, anybody that's button shooting? Because we need to see, like, are the people that's button shooting having the same, like, are the people that's button shooting having the same type of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
finally here. The misdirections y'all wanted back in the game. The momentums y'all wanted back in the game. The explosive behind the back y'all wanted back in the game. Everything you wanted back in the game, it's like, man, hey, look, you would think that, you feel me, this 2K, but you would think it EA. By the way, we back in the game, you feel me? But, on God, hey, look, I do apologize. I'm showing a lot of love to Curry this video. Y'all gonna see Curry like 75% of the video. The rest of the video is a couple other players, but I feel like I just wanted to dribble on Curry the most because I was the most comfortable. I was the most comfortable with Curry. Curry dribble moves felt good. They felt smooth.
But I'm not seeing
and
no
y'all let me know what y'all
misdirections.
think about how I'm dribbling right now, cause I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I was in EB moving. We got EB moving. Oh God, bro. It's like this Curry right here gave me hope, gang. It really gave me hope for real. It made me, you know, it made me know that this game really about to go crazy on my mama. But nah, real talk. First things first.
I don't believe none of these. I'm gonna be real. I don't believe none of these niggas when they say the game finna be crazy, yo. And the only reason why is because like they got flown out. They got you know what I'm saying? I don't believe none of these, bro. I'm not gonna believe it until I play it myself, bro.
Like I said before,
until I play it myself.
if I was to rate this game, I'd give it an 8.5 out of 10. So
okay,
far,
that's a solid
rating.
rating.
I feel like for me to get a game of 10,
plus they're not playing the
I feel
real
like I
version
have
of
to
the
see
game
the park.
either.
I have to see like the rewards. I really have to actually play the game a little bit more to really just get right and just go crazy for real, you know? Really just do what I need to do to be great, honestly. And like for everybody spam claps in the comments when this game come out. I would advise you to do no more than 2 escapes or no more than 2 Curry escapes in a row, or do something in between. Like boom,
Okay.
do two Curry escapes and then do a momentum, and then you can do 2 more Curry escapes, momentum again. And you feel y'all get what you feel me? Y'all picking up what I'm putting down. You feel me? So yeah, do 2 escapes, then do a momentum, double momentum, bop, 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 you know? Yeah, so I'm telling y'all, I'm giving y'all the tips
what
and
he
tricks right.
talking about. I don't know what
I
he's
played
talking about.
NBA 2K26 early, and today I'm gonna be giving you my 100% honest opinions on everything I love. This year, there's definitely more variety. One thing I didn't like is the ball switching hands without me even touching my controller. This made comboing up super annoying, but don't worry,
he
I
might
found out
be a little
2K
more
did
honest.
add a way around this that I will explain later in this video. We're also gonna go in depth on all the changes to the dunk meter, rhythm shooting, dribbling, post scoring, speed boosting,
Why
bump
is niggas
steals,
on-
and all the
Oh, he
brand
shooting
new
was square,
features
though.
introduced for the very first time in NBA 2K26. Starting with my favorite new addition, quick shot timing. I'm calling it right now, this is going to be the most overpowered addition to shooting we have ever seen. If y'all aren't familiar with quick shot timing, basically it's a feature where if you hold LT before you shoot on a catch and shoot shot, you will drastically increase the speed of your jump shot. Here's a side-by-side comparison so you can see for yourself just how fast quick shot timing makes your jump shot. Now for the MyTeam heads watching this video, it might be a little hard to learn 5 different players' jump shots and then also learn 5 different quick shot timing. But for those of y'all that play my player, aka the Park, Rec, Pro-Am, whatever, I highly suggest you master this feature. Think about how many games you play with your my player. Hundreds to thousands of games using one single
Bro, why
jump
is
and
he
shoot
talking
shot.
like this?
Especially if you're a spot minutes elapsing, I was able to you will be fine. Now, with Brandon Podzimski on
Okay, we get
that
the
I
quick shots.
really don't like, which is the brand new lob system. More specifically,
Oh,
we're
the
talking
lob
about what
system. I
think
forgot
is
about
an
that.
unnecessary change, where whenever you throw or try and catch a lob, the player on the receiving end of the lob will get a random button prompt that they still have the time to complete the alley-oop. If you're a little bit confused, in previous years, all you had to do was throw the lob, and you would always click X or square at the appropriate time, and you would finish the lob. Easy enough, right? Well, this year
I've
it is
seen
no
square
longer
a
gonna
lot.
be always X or square to finish your lobs. Instead, it could be any of the 4 buttons on your controller. So on PlayStation, X, circle, triangle, and square. On Xbox, A, X, Y, and B. And the reason I don't like this change is I just feel like it's pointless. It was intended to quote-unquote increase the skill gap in NBA 2K.
You want to know something? I think the reason why they made this change is because people be overdoing like the self lobs on the ones court. Like if you ever played the ones court or you just ever played against a guard, like for example Fendi, you know, like they like bro, like it's always gonna guarantee be a self lob every single time. And the like, don't get me wrong, I use self lobs from here and there, and I like self lobs, and I don't think it's necessarily gonna be much of a difference because you have a whole circle You have a whole circle timer to time it. So if you have quick reaction speed, you should be able to get the freaking button, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, like with self lobs, you get stunned off of them. So if you're on like the ones court or on the twos court, I could see where it will kind of be annoying, like with somebody just abusing or spamming self lob, because you get stunned off of it every single time. So it kind of does kind of increasing the skill gap just a little bit. But I mean, it is kind of an unnecessary change, but at the same time, I see why they may have implemented the change, because people may have been complaining about the fact that it's just overly abused on the ones court.
26.
But yeah,
I don't know about
it
y'all,
should be
I
easy
just
to
don't
time
think
if you
that's
have
a skill.
reaction
I'm not
time,
gonna
bro.
call someone trash for missing a random button prompt, and I'm also not gonna give someone props for hitting a random button prompt. Usually whenever you think of upping the skill, you want to be able to give someone props whenever they can do something that other people can't do. But I'm not gonna dab up my boy because he clicked circle instead of square. I just think it is an unnecessary change.
I could see
will
why
say
they
that
changed
at
it,
lower
but at the same
difficulties,
time,
it was always X and square depending on what console you're on. And then whenever I raised the difficulty to Hall of Fame, that's when I got the random button prompt. So that might mean that it might not be in every single game mode, but whatever game mode it's in, I am gonna find it annoying. The next thing we need to cover are the changes to the
you looking
dunk
at the
meter.
screen,
I'm gonna
it
say
shouldn't
this
be that
off rip,
hard to
the
just
dunk
press a
meter is
random button.
better on NBA 2K26 than on NBA 2K25, but only for certain builds. And what I mean by that is dunk metering on taller builds felt like it was the easiest thing in the world. If you take a look at these clips of me trying to dunk meter with Giannis, you'll notice that I'm absolutely manhandling everybody and
Oh
then
my
finishing
goodness. Post scores are finna be annoying as shit. Think about it, bro. They're making 7-4 builds now and all of that. So now, like, he's saying that the dunk meter is looking easier on bigger builds. Bro, we finna get shoved out the paint with these post scores then. Oh man, that's finna be annoying.
Dunk with a huge green window dunk meter. And this is on Hall of Fame difficulty, the highest difficulty we could put it on. And I want y'all to really focus on the size of the green window in the dunk meter. For taller builds, it is ridiculously huge, almost making it hard to miss contact dunks on taller builds. But if we look at the flip side and try to get contact dunks with smaller builds, like Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant, it was still very possible, don't get me wrong, but it was a lot harder and the green windows were visibly smaller.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, they probably gonna fix that, because
in some of the clips the green window looks kind of the same.
Oh, Anthony Edwards,
but in some of those clips the difficulty was set to pro just so I could see the changes in the green window for the dunk meter. And what I noticed is that whenever I go to Hall of Fame on a 6'4" or 6'3" build like Ja Morant, Anthony Edwards, getting contact dunks became increasingly more difficult. And that makes sense because 2K did say it is a dynamic dunk meter, which means the dunk meter changes as you go through your animation. So you'll notice in a lot of these clips I will start the dunk meter and my dunk.
Damn, are they getting rid of rim running demons? Because we all know that one person that we may have ran with or ran against, that all they do is rim run contact dunk. I don't know what Anthony Edwards and Ja Morant's dunk is, like the rating, what their dunk rating is. It could be like a 90 something, 96. But we all know that one person with a 99 dunk on a small guard who just runs straight to the rim, try and get a contact. Or rim run the whole game.
And then a taller player will get in the paint that I'm trying to poster, and my dunk meter literally goes to 0. Where it's either not greenable at all, or it's basically 1 out of 100 times you might hit the very small, pure green window. Which was a little concerning for me because, as y'all know, I love making like a 6'3" or 6'4" two-way all-around guard build.
So he's the nigga I'm talking about, chat.
That has high driving dunk, high defense, high shooting, and high playmaking. But man, after seeing this in quick play, it really does have me second guessing making a small guard with a high driving dunk. I might actually save my small guard builds for just yapping about the dunk meter for too long, so we're gonna come back to standing dunks later, but do not miss that part because trust me, there is something you need to know about standing dunks. For right now, let's talk about the dribbling. Every year, everybody wants to know about the dribbling because that's what makes or breaks
what was that speed boost? What was that speed boost?
The dribbling. Every year, everybody wants to know about the dribbling because that's what makes or breaks a good 2K
I don't know what game mode he in, but that was
a
fast
stiff
speed
and
boost.
robotic, it will never be fun because you cannot combo up and you can't get open effectively without everyone using the same 1 or 2 moves to do it. So this year, I'm happy to say a lot of dribble moves looked really good. And y'all don't have to take my word for it. Look at the screen, bro. I'm showing everything that I'm talking about. You can personally see yourself that the dribble moves look faster. 2K NBA did say that the game speed is increased
misdirection.
by 10 or 15%, so maybe
Behind the
that's
back
helping to
green.
contribute for the look of it looking way better. But I
Okay, you would have thought he would have greened that right there with square, because his stuff was in the green, but he didn't. But if he would have rhythm shot that, he would have probably greened that.
also feel like the
So it's still looking like stick shooting is drastically better than square shooting.
actual dribble
Which
moves
you know everybody gonna
are
complain
less
about that.
stiff and more controlled. For
Like
example,
he's missing again. It looked like he should have made that. So it's looking like stick shooting is drastically better than square shooting again.
the Curry slide on 2K26 kind of feels like the Curry slide on 2K22. If you remember 2K22, it was a super
What is that speed boost?
arcade-like game where you could spam a
Nah,
Curry
that
slide,
speed
run to the
boost
left,
look low-key
spam a
fast
Curry
as
slide,
hell.
run to the right. The Curry slide in NBA 2K26 feels similar to that. And make sure to write this part down because I'm about to put y'all on. The best dribble moves in NBA 2K26 ranked from least overpowered to most overpowered. Starting off the list, we got Steph Curry step back, a super clean separation move for small guards that'll create that extra bit of space you need for a wide open shot. Kyrie Irving behind the back, a ridiculously fast misdirection move that will catch your defender off guard every single time.
He low-key moving choppy though.
Conley step back. Not only will this allow you to create some space and reset your dribble, but it also allows you to speed boost to either side. James Harden and Kevin Durant step back, a great separation move for tall guards.
That step back low-key look tough. Just imagine spamming that. He not really dribbling for real. He just doing like step backs and shit. But just imagine spamming that,
seems
bro.
to have an insanely high rate of ankle breaker.
Oh my
Cheese
god.
this while you can, because I can almost guarantee it will be patched first week.
Oh my
Steph Curry
gosh.
dribble style. I don't even need to say anything here. Just
Bro, why would he say it will be patched first week? You know that they be listening to this type of stuff. Why would you say that?
look at this speed boost. There is no speed boost in the entire game that is better than this.
That speed boost is crazy,
most
bro.
overpowered dribble move in NBA 2K26. Steph Curry behind the back, aka the Curry slide. Shocker, I know, the move that lets you change direction
Oh, they
and
brought the
speed
Curry
boost
slide
to
back.
either side is the best move in the game. But yeah, overall dribbling felt a lot better on 26 than it did on 25.
He just left right,
Now, I'm
and
not one of
he
those
not really dribbling. He kind of just left right in, bro. He left right in. All right, let's go back to the standing dunk. Let's go to the standing dunk.
Wins. Now we got 3 more main topics to cover, and then I'm gonna give y'all some overall knowledge of NBA 2K26 for some things that you might be worried about. So for example, rebound timing, wide open layup timing.
Oh,
I know people are
yeah,
worried about
rebound
those. I'm
timing.
gonna cover that at the end. But right now, let's talk about the standing dunk meter. Once again, I'm making a prediction right here and now. I think the standing dunk meter is going to be super strong. I'm saying I don't think it's just gonna be viable. I think it's gonna be very good.
He's not
I
even
wouldn't
in
say
the
overpowered like
green, bro.
NBA 2K24, but definitely useful, unlike on NBA 2K25. And if you look at the clips, you can see exactly why.
Bro, Post, look at that little ass green meter, and he still made it. Yo, Post Run's finna be so annoying this year.
I'm saying that you do the exact same method that you did on 2K24.
Drop stepping,
You get in the
just drop
paint, you
stepping.
get your player in the dead
But look
zone,
how
and you
big
can
that
either
green
up,
window. That
down
must
to
have been a
dunk meter,
lower
which is what I
difficulty.
was doing just because I'm used to it. Or you can just hold down on right stick and your player will do a standing dunk.
Okay,
And
yeah, that
as
was
you
all
can see
the
in the
same,
clips,
but-
they are super strong. I'm 95%
Like, bro,
sure that all of
heck
these clips are
no.
on Hall of Fame. Maybe 1 or 2 might be on All-Star. But I know for a fact the majority are on Hall of Fame. And look how big
Oh,
that green
heck
window
no,
is. Now,
bro.
granted, I am doing this with tall players who have high strength, so it is how it's supposed to be. And I don't think I mentioned this in the dunk meter section, but I wasn't complaining that smaller guards aren't able to dunk meter. I was just trying to tell y'all so you know, so you don't mess up your first builds. I think that the dunk meter window should be determined on a variable of things. It should start off with your dunk rating, your vertical, and your strength, and then it has to factor in your opponent's strength, their block, their
Post
interior
Run's finna be annoying,
defense,
chat.
what badges they have, how tall is their vertical, how tall is their player, how tall is your player. Realistically, a 6'4" guard should have a tough time dunking on a 7'3" center with max interior
Okay,
defense.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yes, a smaller guard should have trouble dunking on. Yes, I agree.
That's
I
how
agree.
the game should be. Now,
I
am I
agree.
still going to complain as a 6'4" guard who got taken
Yes.
out of his dunk meter? Of course, I'm a 2K
Yes.
player, but that's how it should be. Anyways, back to the standing dunk meter. There was no time where I just got taken out of my meter or my meter became super shrunk, even when I was dunking on centers who had high interior paint paint defense. So it really has me thinking, is gold rise up gonna be the sweet spot again like it was in previous years? Especially with the addition of max +2 badges that 2K already confirmed. Just getting that gold rise up threshold, you could technically have legend rise up with a reasonably high standing dunk rating and just absolutely dominate in the paint. Just something to look out for, but if you wanted my opinion,
that's a
I think
full
standing
green
dunk
window.
are gonna be extremely strong.
Okay, but that
and
one
you know what else
isn't.
is gonna
It's
be
like
extremely
so
strong?
wishy-washy.
Post score.
Post
Wow,
scoring.
shocker grinding. Post scores are gonna be good for the 15th year in a
man.
row. Yes, post scoring
Holy.
is super good.
Okay, yo, everybody that watch me know I hate post scores. KG, I'm talking to you specifically. I don't like post scores, dude. Like, especially when it just be drop stepping the whole game. Like, maybe if they actually really post hooking and actually doing real post moves, maybe, but still it's annoying because it's unguardable, bro.
I
Like,
couldn't get too many clips showing this
look.
off because some of the NBA
Look how
players'
small the
post
meter
go-to
is.
shots are just horrible in quick
And then they
play.
added
Like,
post
genuinely,
go-to
some of them
shots.
are laughably bad. Look at this Joel Embiid
Yeah.
clip right here, bro. You literally can't do his post go-to shot without getting 3 seconds in the key. The animation itself takes 5 seconds. I've never seen anything like that. But yeah, post hooking over people, just getting
That
an
don't
easy
even make
green.
sense.
It's super simple, just like it is every single year. And with the addition
That's
of
probably
max
only gonna
+2s,
work in the
like we
park.
said before, I think it's going to be even stronger. And also, you got to keep in mind that there's going to be 7'4"
Bro, they're gonna
post
have
scores
one,
now.
what's it
So
called?
yeah, that's going to be fun. And by the way, just so you
they're gonna have one post go-to shot that's gonna be cheesy, and everybody's gonna be annoyed about it. It's gonna be one. Like, even if majority of them look bad, one of them's gonna be cheesy and unguardable and annoying, and we all gonna complain about it. Everybody except for post scorers finna be complaining about it.
know, I will be dropping a
Especially
video
on
during
the
the
one
first week
squirt.
of me playing on a 7'4" post squirt, just to show y'all how strong it really is. So make sure to sub with notifications on if you
Right,
haven't already. If you
holy.
made it to this point in the
7'4"
video, you
post
might as well
score?
sub and make this your premiere.
Must change settings.
Real quick, earlier in the video, I complained that my player would switch ball hands without me even touching the controller. And guess what? Your player is gonna do that exact same thing too. If the first thing you do isn't going into your controller settings and
passive
turning
dribble
off
hand switches.
passive handball switches. This is one thing I really hope 2K changes, because once you do this, your player will no longer switch hands unless you flick your right stick to do so, giving you more control of
he
your
low-key-
player.
he
Don't
low-key
get me
combo
wrong,
right
I love
there.
that 2K has a setting for it, because believe it or not, some people do actually prefer that their player switches ball hands for them, but I wish they would change it to where the default is automatically set to off, and then you have to manually turn it on if you actually want your player to switch hands. Because I can't imagine how many people don't even know that this is a thing and are just gonna assume that that is how the dribbling is in NBA 2K26, and there's nothing they can do about it, when in reality there is. So in my opinion, the default setting should be that it's turned off, but who knows, maybe 2K's data on their back end shows that people like it when it's on more than they don't. Just in my opinion, I feel like people want more control of their player over not. Rhythm shooting and shooting in general. We're not going to cover this for too long because it's really pretty simple. I thought rhythm shooting was implemented very well in NBA 2K25. I think it was a very good addition to the game. I think the boost they gave you on NBA 2K25 was a little ridiculous, and also other features of NBA 2K25 made it very hard to shoot.
Like,
with
look
X, so
how
it kinda skewed
easy.
people's judgment on rhythm shooting. It felt like you had to rhythm shoot. This year there was no noticeable boost for rhythm shooting. It's just if you prefer.
What? There's no noticeable boost for rhythm shooting. Dude. We literally just seen GB3 make contested rhythm shooting shots, only making a green with one of the rhythm shootings, and his wasn't even in the green window.
Doing it, and it honestly felt even smoother than.
Look, that's not in the green window at all. That's not in the green window at all. He just greened one of the tempos, but it's not even in the green window.
2K25,
And
which
it
was
drops.
surprising to me. I didn't think they could improve upon it even more. I liked how
That's not in the
So
green.
the fact that they improved on
That's
it
like, that's a white.
more was a nice surprise. And what Mike Wang said about only having to green your tempo and still being able to make the shot was true, but I only found it to be true on lower difficulty. So if I played on like Pro or All-Star and I only
But
timed
Park is a lower difficulty.
one of my timings right, yeah, the shot would go in. But if I did that on Hall of Fame, I never saw it go in with only one timing. So it's going to be interesting to see that if you can still green with only one timing on like the Park, Rec, Pro,
I ain't
and
gonna lie, Curry
because
smacking
right
him.
now I genuinely don't think
But he
it's going to
should've
be a
was square.
thing. And even if it is, it probably happened once in a blue moon. Think of that one
Oh.
shot timing profile in 2K25 where you could
I
like,
don't think
shoot
so, because Park is not in a high difficulty. Park is in a lower difficulty. And I ain't gonna lie, majority of people probably gonna be in the Park because the Park gonna be more playable, no shadows, set time, a realistic park. People probably gonna be in park more, bro. So let's be real. Like, you're gonna be able to smack shots like that.
Whites and it would still go in. It would happen, but it wouldn't happen too often. You know what I mean? So
Nah,
yeah,
he's
other than that,
cap.
all I gotta
We
say about-
literally just seen GB3's video, bro. He's cap. He's cap.
Now,
Rebound
a
timing.
couple final things, and then we'll go over my overall review of NBA 2K26. Rebound timing is not the big deal that everyone made it on Twitter. Literally, all it is a visual cue of if you timed your rebound.
Okay, that's what I was. That's what I was thinking. I figured that we've always had rebound timing in the game, obviously, but the rebound timing is just a visual cue to show you. You know how when you shoot and at the bottom it shows you what the contest was, was it slightly early? That's all it shows you, so you can master rebounding a little bit more.
Lie to you,
So,
most of the time
yeah,
whenever
it
I got a
doesn't-
rebound, I never greened my rebound. So I don't know if that means I genuinely have room to improve, or I just didn't care enough to green a rebound because I'm gonna get the rebound anyways. I got position. But yeah, greening a rebound did not seem like a big deal at all. I would be very surprised if it genuinely has an impact on gameplay in the park and pro-am and stuff like that. I genuinely think it's just a visual cue that tells you, like,
Yeah, it's just a visual cue, bro. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. We gon' like, let me know, like, everything that y'all have seen so far. Let me know how y'all are feeling about it, man. I'm giving y'all, like, this is my honest opinion. You know, I'm seeing everything.
We're not
The
going to
first
waste any
y'all
time. We're
see-
jumping straight into it. Y'all asked for raw, unedited NBA 2K26 gameplay.
So
and
let
I
me
got
know what y'all think
exactly
about it,
that
chat.
here for y'all. I'm actually still in the hotel room. I was just at community day for 12 hours in the builder and getting some gameplay for y'all. My team's
I'm
like-
excited to see the builder. I want to see what the builder looks like.
Swag's in a black jersey. Swag is my pro-am team, and I play park with him for the last about this gameplay. We were not able to customize our HUD, so we weren't able to turn off our shot meters. We were not able to change our shot feedback. We were not able to customize any of that stuff. Okay, so
Oh
that's
shoot!
gonna-
Look, it's Caitlin Clark. I just realized that. Okay, another thing. My opinion on the female MyTeam stuff. I think it's pretty cool. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of men are gonna be complaining about it if they see any female dunking on any NBA player. But I'm gonna be real. It is what it is, bro. It's a game, bro. It's park. Like, I'm a girl. I go to the basketball court and play against dudes. I'm not, obviously I'm little. I'm 5'6". I'm not finna be dunking on nobody. But if I'm a 6'7" female playing against a small NBA male player, then I probably could dunk on them. Who knows? So I feel like everybody need to get out their feelings on that. And I personally think they need to add females into my park. Add females into my park. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be fun. I don't care about realism. We want fun. That's gonna be fun. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. I care about the game being fun. I'm gonna be real. So what y'all think about that though? Let me know.
kind of hinder the gameplay.
It's
a
cool
little
in
bit.
my
And also,
team,
it's
but they need to
literally
add
our
it in
first couple
part.
minutes playing NBA
Shoot.
2K26, so there's going to be some rough moments, but y'all wanted it unedited, and I understand why, because y'all want to see the game speed, y'all want to see how it flows, y'all want to see this, that, and the third, so completely understand, all right? Now, I also want to mention, these are, you know, the MyTeam cards for these NBA and WNBA players, so they have their own animations, and as y'all know, they're not optimized animations. Like, when we make our My players, we find, you know, the best escape to go with the best crossover, to go with the best behind the back, with the best hezzy, and it all comes together, and it's able to move a lot more efficiently and quicker and just better than the NBA and WNBA players because you got optimized SIGs. So my point is, some of the bursts that you're going to see in these gameplays, it might look clunky sometimes, but you have to realize a lot of these players don't have great SIGs attached to their MyTeam cards and whatnot. Like, when you'll see the gameplay tomorrow, and you see the builder and people, being able to test their builds, and when we test the builds, we could customize the SIGs, you're going to see just, it's a night and day difference in terms of how people can kind of burst and speed boost and change directions and start to chain glitchy stuff together, and then of course when the full game drops and like the whole community's out there labbing, it really looks like we're going to find some glitchy stuff, because the bigger players, like obviously last year the small players could burst, the big players on this game can definitely move. You move a lot better than 2K25.
That's all I needed to hear, chat. That's all I needed to hear. You know what I'm saying? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about everything that I just showed you, everything I said, everything we talked about. And let's get right into it, man. I'm honestly excited to see and hear everything that's happening, man. But, make sure you hit this like button, get the video to 100 likes, and we're going to see y'all tomorrow, man, when the other stuff come out. But I appreciate y'all so much, and I'll see you guys tomorrow when the My Player stuff come out.